Hey, what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I thought I'd make a video because I moved out to Arizona a couple months ago, as some of you know. And when I was researching moving to Arizona, one of the things that I found is that windshield replacement claims in Arizona are above average. And the reason why is that because it doesn't rain very often in Arizona, a lot of that road debris doesn't get washed off the roads because of the rain. Unfortunately, I did find that out the hard way, so I did get a cracked windshield. Unfortunately, Safelite said that it wasn't repairable, so I do have another windshield on the way. Unfortunately, that also means that I do have to replace the front windshield tint, which wasn't very cheap. So that also kind of got me thinking about, the front windshield tint plus the factory tint. And the thing is that I did notice that the factory windshield tint is okay. I say that because, even though I do love the heat in Arizona, so when you have the ceramic tint, which is from Lumar, I think it's Lumar 40 Formula 1, it's 70%, meaning it lets 70% of the light in, compared to the side window, which is just factory tint. It's like a night and day difference. To the point where, if you kind of have your arm resting like this when you're driving, it almost feels like you're getting a tan. And the front windshield it's pretty nice. It's nice and cool, actually. Well, not cool to the touch, but it's definitely not letting in a ton of heat. And that kind of went into me researching some of the other tints that I could potentially do myself, or I could take it to a shop and get it done. But I also just wanted to do that update to kind of tell you my thoughts on factory tint for Tesla in Arizona. I think it's okay. If you do a ceramic tint, it's a night and day difference. This top one here, I'll show you here. So as you can see, there's two different glass panels. There's, let me see if you could see my hand. There's going to be this one here, and then there's this back window over here. Usually what happens is the sun always beats down on my head, like right here. And that can actually be annoying. It does actually get a little bit warm on top of your head. So I would definitely recommend either you get a sunshade or you tint this. I am definitely going to have this tinted with ceramic tint as well. Like even now touching it, it's pretty warm. If I touch the windshield, I mean, you can barely even feel it. So ceramic tint, well worth the money if you don't like the sun, or if you're trying to keep the heat out. Let me fix this. Or if you're trying to keep the heat out, I'll take you guys outside right now. Let me turn the dog mode on real quick. This way you keep it nice and cool in here. So I'll flip you around. So we're off in the distance there. That's the White Tank Mountain Range. Another sunny, beautiful day here in Arizona. It might actually look a little bit dark because of the sun, but that's actually 70% right there. And if you look at the outside of a Tesla, it looks great. They do have their own factory tint on it. It's a bit dark, but from the outside, it looks really good. The top part is pretty dark. So, it does come from the factory with, in my opinion, the right amount of tint, but the performance of it is nothing like a ceramic tint whatsoever. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a night and day difference. Well worth the money if you can afford it. And then as you can see, the back part, the top window is definitely a lot darker, and then it gets lighter towards the bottom here. So if you're moving out to Arizona and you're wondering if you need to get your windows tinted, I would definitely recommend that you get ceramic tint. I personally don't want my car to be super dark. I'm not a big fan of limo tint. I do like all that natural light here, and I don't want to block that at all. And I think 70% all around is going to be the way to go for me. So when I get that windshield replaced, I'm definitely going to make sure we do ceramic 70% all around. I might cheap out. I might cheap out and try doing it myself. I did actually try doing a small piece, and it was actually hard. We actually just recently put some tint on the inside of our house because, again, you know, we got blinds, but it was still letting in some of that heat, so we actually tinted a couple of the windows. And right now it feels cooler. I guess we'll see throughout the week because we tinted the windows in our den, and it can get kind of warm in there during the day when we're at work. So we'll see how the performance is. But I mean, just walking in there right now, it feels cooler, which is always a plus. But yeah, anyway, that's just to kind of summarize. If you're moving out to Arizona, you got a Tesla, you're definitely going to need to tint your car. Ceramic tinting is the way to go. Even if you want it light or if you want it dark, it's going to block a lot of that radiant heat, which, you know, if you're driving an electric car, you're going to want to conserve as much electricity as possible, especially in a hot environment out here. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. Take care. See ya.